I'm not the face you would expect to see in a Final Fantasy review, Shane.
Probably not.
Probably not, but you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Final Fantasy 13, particularly the original game being
Shit.
not great, because it was. Let's be honest, it wasn't great. The second one, from what I'd seen and the little bit that I'd played, it was a lot better.
It was very good actually.
The third one, they've mixed it up again as they've done, and you can tell that. I don't want to say it's low budget because it's not, but it's definitely not the same budget that they had for the original game.
Yeah, it's a very much low budget in a sense that there aren't very much graphical changes in the game. You see it kind of in like the character models and I guess like the lip syncing.
Off,
it's just a little bit too off that you think they didn't have the money to make this perfect.
And I think that's like the art style changes work. Like it still looks good, but it's a bit darker. The colors a bit more.
It's a little bit edgier too, I think.
Yeah, and so I guess on that front it's fine because people still know Lightning. People who were attached to the character and what happened at the end of 13.2 are still going to play it. Then comes the gameplay changes.
Yeah, it's kind of merged between like I guess Mario and Luigi kind of timing combat style. It's got like I guess elements of I guess you'd say what
Tales of Vesperia,
Crisis Core, that kind of stuff.
More that kind of like it takes place on a battlefield and you run around and you press the attack that you want to do, and then obviously timing comes into that as well. And, I don't know, to me that works because I think my biggest complaint with Final Fantasy has always been the fact that you've got 4 teenagers standing in line just waiting for literally a god to drop on them.
Yep.
And it's like, run.
Block.
Do friggin' something, just don't stand in one line. And I think that's what works about this, is the fact that they've at least given it that Xenoblade touch, which Xenoblade Chronicles was the best Wii game no one played.
It's got that kind of, I guess, skill to it that the other ones didn't. It's got that little bit of just timing that can change up very much all the fights. Like if you're fighting against someone that's, a lot stronger than you, if you get a perfect guard or something and stagger an enemy, you might actually have a chance of beating it.
Exactly. And again, it goes back to, like you said, Paper Mario RPG. That's my favorite kind of style where it comes down to picking the right move, sure, but it also comes down to your input as well.
Yeah.
But I guess the big thing is the story. Like, is it a fitting continuation / conclusion of the Lightning arc?
It's a conclusion. I don't know if it's 100% fitting. It kind of opens up a few areas here and there, and it's not really, I guess, fully, I'd say, finished.
It doesn't close every loop.
It doesn't feel like it has closed everything. But
maybe there's a 4 coming.
Maybe. I don't know.
You don't sound happy about that, though.
I don't know. Hopefully they can do better.